hope we're all having a wonderful day. We're off to see the elves. I am very excited to be back. Hopefully we'll actually be able to make streaming regularly a habit now. But let's go. Let's go meet the elves. I need to be smart about who I bring. Because while dealing with the elves, we're going to deal with a lot of werewolves. And they have an ability where they can pin down characters. I know Barkspawn happens to be immune to that. Morrigan,
Indeed.
when she is wild-shaped, is immune to that. And I don't know what Stan and Ogren are with Indomitable, but I kind of want to bring
Indeed.
Liliana. Yeah, let's just do this. I think this is good enough. It shouldn't be too hard of an area. There is one dragon in there, so I might actually want to bring Stan.
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Who the hell are we fighting? Oh. Are these, yeah, Prince Balan. Okay, don't see any mages. Okay. We need frost weapons right away. Song of Courage.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
I'm gonna deal with these.
No mercy.
Should be lined up quite well. There we go.
They'll never know what hit him. Back! On your guard!
Perfect.
On it.
Might want to
Let's
cut a
finish
few on
this.
this guy.
Stop. You're drooling and save some dignity, fool. Weapons at the ready. Let us end this. Excellent.
There we go. Add some good supplies. So need to level up Barkspawn. You a little bit of each. Ah, no new abilities.
Right.
I don't think Barkspawn is maxed out yet on the ability tree. But it shouldn't be too much work. Oh, we deal with the clan
Our
first.
Anatution, my friend. You have come a long way. I give you the welcome of our clan. These are curious companions you have. Might I ask the purpose of your visit?
I have come on behalf of the Grey Warden's sister.
The Grey Wardens? You have joined their ranks? How unusual! Excuse my surprise. I will take you to the Keeper right away.
I see we have a guest. And one of our own, no less.
This one is from one of our sister clans to the north, Keeper, but claims to have come on behalf of the Grey Wardens.
The Grey Wardens? How unusual that one of our own should join their ranks. How did such a thing occur?
They need all the assistance they can get. I think that's maybe the best option I can give, because I want to convince them to help me out.
It is as I feared, then. Very well. Let us speak. Masirinus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, perhaps we might introduce ourselves. I am Zathrian, Keeper and Haran of this clan. You are?
It should be noted, it is not actually usual to be both a Keeper and a Harren. So that's surprising. My name is Anane. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. Do not allow our troubles to burden you, though I suspect they may impact your mission. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
You may also note, when we got a codex entry for wolves, it mentioned how werewolves are such a big problem in Ferelden, and now we see why. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
It's not as if we've done anything trivial so far. I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
I should go?
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
There is a lot here.
Andera Natishan Lathalan. My name's Lanaya, Zathrian's first. I hear your clan has moved on to the north, and that you're now one of the Grey Wardens. Allow me to congratulate you for stepping into a world that few of our people even dream of. I wish I could do the same.
It keeps standing out to me that the way they pronounce a lot of Elven words is different here compared to native games. And I'm so used to native games. What's stopping you?
I have many duties here, my friend. I love my clan and cannot part with them for my own selfish curiosity. Perhaps, since you have traveled in the outside world yourself, might I ask you a question or two?
For a fellow Danish, anything?
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, somewhat larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They're used to it, just as humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
Some of them do. Yeah, I mean, Liliana has been very kind on the topic.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Saffrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Danish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was, though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more. The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Some of the eugenics of that to sit weird with me. It's very typical Western eugenics coded. I don't like it.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future. As you wish. Darth Shirel.
That really should be Darth Shiral. I know I shouldn't be difficult about it, but I really don't like how that's pronounced.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Aww.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Aww. Almost worked. Let's see, I'm gonna check everything that's in here. Yeah, that's another landmark. It has to be for something eventually. Oh. It's for bark spawn. Did he find... It's described as a dirt-covered root. Or a rune? Be a rune? I don't know. That's what those are for. That's good to know. Don't have to worry then.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Let's get started.
Anathara, friend. It is good to see another of the wandering clans. Where is your clan now, if I might ask?
They went north just after I left.
I see. I am glad you have become part of such a respectful organization as the Grey Wardens, however. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concerns, I am certain.
I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Perhaps I could convince Afrian to tell the truth.
No. It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know. One way or another. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
It would be unimaginable if Zathrian lied. That would be way too rude to ever suggest. I'll see what I can do.
You are most kind. Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
Honestly, I just want to keep looting.
I offer you greetings, Lethalon.
Hello. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a great Dalish warrior.
Of course you are, child.
On it.
Wanna loot everything.
Right. On it.
Ooh, hardened Danish armor. How good is that compared to tier 4? Never mind.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. And dear Anatetian friend. It has been some years since I met Master Island at the last gathering. He is still hale, I hope.
He was fine when last I saw him, yes.
That is good to hear. Your clan is more familiar to us than most, since we do not stray far from each other in this land. I met your father, for he was once keeper of your clan. You carry many of his features. He spoke at a gathering, telling the clans that more of us need to voyage into the Shemlin world and learn their ways. He would be proud to see his daughter a Grey Warden, I think.
Aww. That actually kind of hit me. Thank you, that's very kind to say.
Our people speak so little of the dead, especially those who end in tragedy. I thought you should know, regardless.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Bombs? Absolutely. Acid flasks? Absolutely. Health potions? Absolutely. Injury kits? Absolutely. Might as well take my Barbie Crunches too. Let's see. Let's take the soul rod as well. Let's just take everything. What does Alice kiss do? If you don't teach it me for 20. Yeah. How much care about movement speed? See, let's take most of these as well. Endless resource of yes, okay. Inventory is full, we need to get rid of some stuff. See, Dragonbone down Misu. It's a good dagger, but it's still a dagger. I could maybe give it to Severin. Let's compare this one with Liliana's bow. Slightly worse. Danish longbow is roughly as good. This is better than a long runner cap. Sure. Oh, armor is shapeshift to many when a backpack. Okay. I can't get the backpack because there we go. See, scale, do the same with the Skin and Sundry book. And I kind of need to keep upgrading strength. I want to use Topsided Honor. 2 expert survival. What do we need? 1 more point. Okay.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I'm quite advanced in the old craft.
What little of the craft I've learned has been passed on to me through generations. Such is the time it has taken us to learn a fraction of what has been lost. I do not make bows as fine as Master Islands, perhaps, but might have caused more than one Shemlin to drool at the thought of possessing them. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel, but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
I found some ironbark for you.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first. Gareth Shiro, may the Creators visit fortune upon you.
Good. What else do we have?
I must say, I thought the Dalish would be much harder to find. Do you think this clan let us find them? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
What do you know of this place?
People have always spoken of dark and mysterious woods haunted by beings unseen. The Brazilian forest is one such forest. They say the veil is thin here, and spirits from the fade pass over, drifting through the trees and giving them an unnatural and sinister intelligence. It is said that if you feel you are being watched in the Brazilian forest, you are.
Let's move on. I was kind of hoping she would comment on the
As you wish.
Danish, but oh well. It's not that good.
Those Halas
Statue of
certainly are
Kenanen.
proud and beautiful. It's as though they realize how special they are.
Who comes? Anethara. I was so busy attending the Hala, I did not hear you coming.
Notice you separated this Hala from the herd.
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Gonna first try and calm the Hala.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Hooray! And there's some death fruit here I want to pick up.
Right.
Welcome to our clan. It is good to see more of my own people from elsewhere.
You've never met another Danish?
At the last gathering of the clans, I was too young to be permitted to mingle. I look forward to the next.
Who are you?
I am Gaina. It is a grand thing that you have chosen to become a Grey Warden. I wish I were as brave as you are.
Thank you, that's very kind.
Is there something I can do for you?
Can you answer some questions?
I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
What can you tell me about Zephian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
Just how old is he exactly?
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
That's not suspicious at all. Why him and not others?
All of us live longer than Flat Ears, you know that. Is your keeper not also very old? Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
I want to know something else.
What is that?
I should go.
Then may the creators bring you fortune.
This should be easy enough.
This one might be important for future lore stuff. There is precious little we know about Fenharel, for they say he did not care for our people. Alganan and Metao created the world as we know it, and Druil taught us the ways of the hunter. Sinead and Dune gave us fire and crafting, but Fenharel kept to himself and plotted a betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Alafin, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fenharel spent centuries in the far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Alafin, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of the kind. There is not a Harren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gaudoran and Durnfal and Enaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fenharel could walk without fear amongst both our gods and the Forgotten Ones, for although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fenharel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens, while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also, when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Fenharel, and they were all of them betrayed. And Fenharel sealed them away so they could never again walk among the people. I feel like that one might be relevant for the lore in some of the future games. I don't know though. We have a few of the other gods. We've already read Gananain ages ago. And Druil. Hear me, sons and daughters of the people. I am sister of the moon, mother of hares, lady of the hunt, and Druil. Remember my teachers. Remember the field and the thal, the way of 3 trees. What I have given you. Virasan, the way of the arrow, be swift and silent, strike true, do not waver, and let not your prey suffer. That is my way. Viraborasan, the way of the bow, as the sapling bends, so must you. In yielding find resilience, in pliance find strength. That is my way. Viradalan, the way of the wood, receive the gifts of the hunt with mindfulness. Respect the sacrifice of my children. Know that your passing shall nourish them in turn. That is my way. Remember the ways of the hunter, and I shall be with you. Didn't Master Rylan talk about this? And the way he said it, this was not like an ancient text. That's odd. The twins Valandine and Deithamen are the eldest children of Elganan, the Allfather, and Mithal, the Protector. The brothers were inseparable from the moment of their conception, known for their great love for each other. This is why we often speak of Valandine in one breath and Dirthamen in the next, for they cannot bear to be apart, not even in our tales. When the world was young, the gods often walked the earth, and Valandine and Dirthamen were no exception. Both were delighted by the many wonders of our earth. They played with the animals, whispered to the trees, and bathed in the lakes and streams. The days were filled with bliss, and they did not know sorrow. And then one day, when passing through the forest, Valandine and Dirthamen came across an old and sickly deer resting beneath a tree. "Why do you sit so still, little sister?" asked Valandine. "Play with us," said Dirthamen. "Alas," spoke the deer, "I cannot. I am old, and although I wish to go to my rest, my legs can no longer carry me." Taking pity on the deer, Valandine gathered her up into his arms and carried her to her rest beyond the vale. Dirthamen tried to follow them, but the shifting grey paths beyond the veil would not let him. Separated for the first time from Valandine, Dirthamen wandered aimlessly till he came across two ravens. "You are lost, and soon you will fade," the raven named Fear said to Dirthamen. "Your brother has abandoned you. He no longer loves you," said the other named Deceit. "I am not lost, and Valandine has not abandoned me," replied Dirthamen. He subdued the ravens and bade them carry him to Valandine. This they did. They had been defeated and were now bound to Dirthamen's service. When Dirthamen found Valandine, he found also the deer, who once again was light on her feet, for her spirit was released from her weakened body. Both Valandine and Dirthamen rejoiced to see this. Valandine vowed that he would remain to carry all the dead to their place beyond, just as he did the deer, and Dirthamen stayed with him, for the twins cannot bear to be apart. I have to say, the fact he defeated them with "nah" is really funny to me. Long ago, when time itself was young, the only thing in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head close to her body, and Elgainan was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Elgainan greatly, for he was beautiful and clever. As a gift to Elgainan, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of sky and forest, and all manner of wonderful green things. Elgainan loved his mother's gifts, and praised them highly, and walked amongst them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Elgainan took in her works, and grew jealous. Out of spite, he shone his face full upon all the creatures the earth had created, and burned them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain, and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land and became the ocean, and the cracks in her river, in her body the first rivers and streams. Elgainan was furious at what his father had done, and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun. Determined to defeat him, they fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, though Elgainan's rage was unabated. Eventually, Elgainan threw the sun down from the sky and burned him in the deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the reminders of Elgainan's battle with his father, drops of the sun's lifeblood, which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. So I guess that's where stars come from, according to Danish legend. We dedicate all our crafts to June, for it is he who taught our people to bend the branches of trees to make up bows, and to fashion coverings of furs and iron bark. Without June, would we have the Aravel or the harnesses for our Hela? When the people were young, we wandered from forests without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We wore nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights and went hungry to the winters, when all the world was covered in ice and snow. Then, Sineas the half-keeper came, gave us fire, and taught us how to feed it with wood. June taught us to fashion bows and arrows and knives so that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Sineas' fire, and we loved to clothe ourselves in their furs and skins. And the people were no longer cold, and hungry. Cenais the Half-Keeper is seen as a sister of Andriel the Huntress. While Andriel loved to run with the creatures of the wild, Cenais preferred to stay by her home tree, occupying herself with gentle arts and song. It is Cenais who gave us fire, taught us how to use it. It is Cenais who showed us how to heal with herbs and with magic, and how to ease the passage of infants into this world. And again, it is Cenais who showed us how to spin the fibers of plants into thread and rope. We owe much to Cenais, and this is why we sing to her when we kindle the fires and when we put them out. This is why we sprinkle our Aravells with Cenais' fragrant tree moss and ask that she protect them all and all within. Going to other interesting ones. The Long Walk. When our people left the winter, we had nothing except the knowledge that for the first time in countless centuries, we were free. It was Sharten's dream that one day we would have our own homeland, where we could live as we chose. After the long struggle that claimed the lives of many, even Sharten himself, we were granted the Dales, and though the Dales were to the south of the land of Orlais and a long way off the winter, it mattered little. We were going home, and so we walked. We called our journey the Long Walk, for that was what it was. We walked what little we had on our backs. Some walked without shoes, for they had none. Whole families, women with infants, the old, the young alike. All of them made their way across the land on foot, and if one of our people could no longer walk, we carried him, or sometimes left him behind. Many perished along the way. Some died of exhaustion, others simply gave up and fell by the wayside. A great number were set upon by human bandits, even though we had few possessions. Along the way, a growing number began to bemoan the decision to leave the winter. At least in the winter, they said, we had food and water and shelter. What do we have here? Nothing but the open sky and the prospect of the never-ending road ahead. Some turned back towards the winter, but most of us continued walking. And the gods rewarded those of us who did not waver by bringing us to the Dales. Our people called the new city Halamshural, the end of the journey. And for a time, it was home. When the children of our people came of age, they earned the privilege of wearing the Vanasneen, the broad writing. It sets us apart from the Shemlin and from the elves who have thrown their lot in with them. It reminds us that we will never again surrender our traditions and beliefs. The ritual deserves greater reverence. The one who is to gain the Vanasneen must prepare by meditating on the gods and the ways of our people, and by purifying the body and the skin. When the time comes, the keeper of the clan applies the blood writing. This is done in complete silence. Cries of pain are signs of weakness. If one cannot tolerate the pain of the blood writing, they are not ready to undertake the responsibilities of an adult. The keeper may stop the ritual if they decided when gaining the Vanasneen is not ready. There is no shame in this, for our children are different, and our ancestors once took centuries to come of age. Those are the facial tattoos that everyone has. Anything else? I think that's it. Need to keep our eyes open for more lore entries.
I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala, Maseranas. I'm not sure what we would do without them.
Oh, Morrigan is joining us, sitting by the fire. What do you know about werewolves?
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
Liliana's sitting too, and Barkspawn is behind us. Oh, this is cute. Everybody's sitting by the campfire. If they are so mindless, how did they ambush you?
Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that.
It was planned.
These are no simple beasts. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
Do they have any strange abilities?
As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves.
How does one fight them?
The hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's ordinary, and are as tough as such beasts come. Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. But in the end, a blade kills them as surely as it does any other. What you need to fear is their bite. If you are infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once.
Is there a way to prevent being affected by the curse?
Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of.
Well, that's enough for me.
Of course. You wish something else?
Now I should go.
Dareth Shirral.
You are the Dalish Grey Warden. And Darren Atishan. It is good to meet you.
Thank you. Who might you be?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I suppose there's no harm in telling you. You know our ways. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
You mean the young woman by the fire?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
I'm gonna be a dick, but technically you are a child, and so is Gaina, because you have not gotten your Valesine. Like, it's within the cultural ways of the Danish that makes you still a child. There must be a way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Then you're done. Have you tried wooing Gaina?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Romance her, show her that you love her.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Then why do you bother?
Because I love her. I really do. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Have you tried giving her a gift?
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
How about really showing your love?
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
I'm just gonna go for it. I suppose it would be too much to ask if you've petted her.
No! We've never done anything like that. Never.
Never even kissed her?
Of course not. I'm not even bonded yet. I've never kissed anyone, not like that.
That happens to be very important, Kamen.
Is it? Nobody tells me anything about that sort of thing.
I don't want to flirt with him. Would you like me to explain it to you?
I don't think that would help. Not really.
Maybe think of something else then.
Such as?
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
I'll go talk to her now.
Cyranas. Oh, ma Cyranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Good. Never mind. I was gonna argue, but...
Greetings once again.
Kamen told me about you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh, I am embarrassed to talk about this to you, but I simply cannot accept his proposal. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
I want to emphasize something real quick. The Danish are supposed to be, like, fairly gender neutral. Women can be keepers. Women can be first keepers. In the Salbury clan, where our character is from, we had a woman as a keeper, a woman as a keeper's first. And in this clan, a woman is a keeper's first. And you should know that the first inherits the position of keeper when the keeper dies. Women can be hunters, men can be hunters, it does not matter in this society. So it is really interesting to me that Gaina is complaining about Cameron not yet being a master hunter. He's just an apprentice. When she doesn't, the fact that she doesn't have a Vanesine makes me think that she is not yet, like, what position does she have right now? Is she a crafter? Is she a hunter? Is she a mage who got passed over the position of being the first? You know, but there would still be value in being the clan's second. So it feels really weird that so much effort is put on Cameron being a breadwinner. But this is not a patriarchal society, so it shouldn't matter. It would be different if Gaina was like a really high position and she would be worried about what it would mean if she married someone below her station. But this feels very gendered to me, and the BioWare writers really are not like in tune in Origins about how gender works in Ferelden.
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Yeah, why does everything depend on him? And what do you do? What is your position?
You are right. As a woman, I must ensure that he believes in himself.
What?
All I've done is make him miserable. I know I cannot be like you, both woman and Grey Warden, but I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I? Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
What the fuck was that
I've
line?
been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No?
I do too, Morgan.
It's just me?
I do too.
Take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I genuinely feel like BioWare feels so progressive at times, but so much like really weird shit keeps slipping through the writing. Like, you do not write this quest like this unless you were dealing with like a lot of sexism in your brain. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Talking about like Gaina putting her weight in the relationship gets turned into it's a woman's job to support the husband in a egalitarian society. Fuck this. Unfortunately, it is not that unusual because I don't want to specifically say the name because I haven't researched enough to be willing to make that harsh a statement. But there is like one particular writer who I've seen called out a lot on writing codex entries and one companion dialogue that is just repeatedly transphobic. And whenever I get a quest like that, I wonder if he wrote this quest as well. It just...
They say the veil is thin here, and all manner of strange things may be seen.
Like, how do you write for such a progressive company?
Right.
And consistently write such bigoted bullshit?
Yes, of course.
It's interesting that the werewolves are listed on the minimap as level 12. Or is it just normal wolves?
As you wish.
Still. I think we're fine. Difficulty-wise, at least.
Let's get started.
I think we're in a good position to deal with this. Last time I played, I did this like first thing, and I actually had a lot of difficulty with the Brazilian forest. I keep wanting to pronounce it as Brazilian.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
I'll try to be merciful. It is done.
This should be easy enough.
Okay. That was easy. And so I got another Mendoza's Grace. Let's give it to Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Hang on. That tale, is it in the books? In the 7 days after the rising of Ziziko, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The Archdemon drove out the nations of the world before him, Shemlin and Elven alike. In the far north where the hills wander the plains and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the land which the Shemlin call Enderfells, a clan of where people lived, struggling to survive the blight. And Lauren was a keeper, a hunter in his young days, crafty as any wolf. He led his people always, just ahead of the Darkspawn who chased them. But the old hunter knew that even Hala cannot run forever. They must turn and fight or be run down. At the foot of the Merdane, the Darkspawn cornered the Lawrence clan. That night, the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere, so the Elven could not tell up from down. In the confusion, the Darkspawn attacked. But the Norman had prepared for them. All around the camp, the hunters had strewn dry grass, brush, and brambles. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, the Norman and the other Heron called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning, and through the bolt missed the Darkspawn. They hit the targets all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and not one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach the Norman's clan. Actually, quite a good tale. We can meet the werewolves.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
You speak. I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
I think Elaine in this case is lying, because she does want to kill Widowfang. But I want to go to the peaceful route, so I kind of need to steer her correctly. I want to know more about this wolf Widowfang.
Widowfang is the first and the eldest. This forest is his home, and you will never see him, if you are lucky.
So he was the first werewolf?
The first of us. If there are others of his kind elsewhere, we know nothing of them.
I would like to meet with him to parley.
I know why you seek him, and it is not to speak. We are done speaking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
See... I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Wonderful. Let's explore it more first before we continue on. Why am I controlling Liliana?
Right.
Whoops.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Right.
It is done.
Not be defeated. Let's get started.
Sweet. Oh. Ooh,
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Make it be praised. This should be easy enough.
What exactly is this for? Oh, that's one of the... Yeah.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
I said...
Whoops.
Something drawing near. As you wish. Blast! Right. Begin the onslaught. Wipe them out.
That ambush makes me wonder.
Let's get started.
Was this maybe set up to be an ambush? We know they are out there and they will move on the fellow vermin and call them out. Watch for the signs of slaughter or not. They will know it is coming and probably abandon the post of a messenger. Even in that, a message will be some of the authority theirs cannot have. Ah, that's also all the quest related codex entries. Interesting. Have we just gotten them all, or does it that number increase and have I just not noticed? Okay. That's everything in this part. Now we can cross the river. We also need to keep our eyes open for a place of power. Because it is somewhere in this part of the forest. I should have saved. Is there a way for me to end combat? I don't think there is.
Right.
No save, we die if this fucks up.
I am ready. Victory shall be mine!
Come on.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Is that Dana? No, Dagon. It's someone else.
What? Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Take Hunter back to the Danish camp.
Ander Natishan Lethalan. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Or perhaps his own gods were watching out for him.
And perhaps they just know the Maker by another name.
Believe what you wish. It seems to me that they should be thanking the Grey Warden more than some absent god. But who am I to judge?
Ma Sirenas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
I have notes on that discussion. I'm waiting until the conversation is done. Yeah, Liliana, it's really not appropriate. It's really not appropriate to turn that into a conversation about the Maker. I know you mean well, but you really shouldn't. I do remember Sebastian raising a similar point in 2, though. I think Sebastian raised it, like, better. And, like, I kind of agree with Morrigan, but Morrigan also did not phrase her point very well. Okay, the side of power is over there. That's good. I'm gonna check this way. Nothing. Well, good I know that for certain now.
Spawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Oh. Fuck. Have a nice.
Never like this part.
Give me a pinning shot. Morgan, why don't you heal yourself?
Yeah, time for a little cleanup.
Damn.
As you wish. How about you? Let's get started.
Make her preserve us.
It's truly deadly when the only one with a healing
On it.
spell gets knocked down. Nothing you can do.
This should be easy enough.
Use a injury kit, please. Fallen
Let's
tree.
get started.
Some iron bark. That's good.
Let's get started.
Hang on. Doing an easy feeling. Okay, that might be relevant in a later quest.
Right.
Oh, the Grand Oak. Okay, we can't talk to him yet. But we'll talk to the Oak soon. Let's check what's up north. Ooh. I should have noticed that.
I am your death!
You forced our hand.
I am your death!
Wow, I could not even participate in that fight. Okay, we're not gonna go there yet. There are also some Maleficar we need to look for. Yeah, okay. Bunch of Sylvans in here. You can kind of tell by the feet. The legs are like what gives it away the most. Got this one in the back here, this one. Those tops look like another Sylvan.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me!
Oh, damn. Pine glass. Cone of cold.
As you wish.
Heal up the quartz spawn.
I see. As you wish. So be it. I shall do it. So be it.
That was very unexpected. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, the Grontok I don't think is gonna... We don't have to fight that one. I wanna see if I can use one of my bombs to force... Okay, you might be able to do this. No, that won't. Good position. Switch over. Let's try and blizzard. You gonna get it in time?
Very well.
I think it's still within range of them all, so...
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I'm an elf.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
And you want it back, I take it.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Very well, I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Oh, come on.
Let's finish this. Yes?
Back!
Come on.
I tried to be merciful. Excellent!
That went really well. And then mark 3 right here, which should...
On it.
Box fun. Did you see anything interesting? A little bit unexpected, but okay. You never have too many passive pantaloons. It's well intentioned. That's what matters, right? Oh, I know this. The campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves but are dry and whole. Fire pit smokes and possesses embers, enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you out that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give you more clues to its whereabouts, or to its nature. Set tent spice by drying cozy, it feels clean but empty, with a pleasant place to rest your head.
Wow, that is a nice tent. Could we sleep here? This seems like the perfect spot, and I am just so tired.
Can't leave yet, we need to stay alert. Takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you despite your efforts to resist it. Examine the remains of the fire pit. It's been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
Do not look in the fire. It draws my strength. Perhaps we should sit down. Rest.
Stop, you need to get away from this now. Able to resist its strange sour call, you twitch back to the tent, quickly collapse and drift over into a blissful sleep. Whoops. Oh, Morgan is the only one who stays awake through it.
I shall do it. Back! As you wish. Hopefully you do not fight as poorly as you smell.
See, did I not hand these in? I did. Okay. It's fine.
We are victorious again.
See, the sword the fox seems to lift. Campbell's aerization, then the remnants of his shade's victim all lie as if sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
Oh, that counts as an injury. Fuck. Okay. See, lesser injury kit. Same for block spawn. And Liliana. And it's a gift version we can give to Severin.
On it.
Inscribed is quite a high tier. Hang on. Tier 6. Slightly worse than the ones I've got. Yeah. What have we got? Oh, right. If we find the stone and acorn, he gets us a way to not get lost in the forest. Let's go this way. Also, can we get the... We can. Okay, that should be my main weapon. And this is better than the green blade. We still need to return it eventually, but for now we've got some of the strongest swords we can. Oh, okay, one of those. Okay, let's use the south exit. Wild Hella. Hello. That's a Sylvan. Let's get ready.
I shall do it.
Move and parry, strike and kill!
There we go. Okay, that's the fog I can't go through. That's a lot of Sylvans. What is here? Dana.
Look at this mess, I love it!
Okay. I forgot to summon.
On it. I am working! You crossed our head!
Let's do a. I feel like a bear is more of like a good go-to.
As you like. Let's get started.
Come and get it!
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are Baelish. I am as well, or I was, until my change. Please, tell me, have you seen my clan?
See. You were a Danish wizard to become a werewolf then?
Yes. Just a scant days ago. So, you know what happened to us.
You're heavily wounded, let me try to heal you.
No, I cannot be healed. Not even by magic. Please, you must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you.
we may be able to, if we lift the werewolf curse, will she turn back into an elf? I spoke to Aphis, he was worried about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please, do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain! The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
I know we can do something, but I don't want to risk it. I need answers first. Please, you must help me.
I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain.
I'm gonna look it up. Can she be saved? Okay, we can't. In that case, I promise.
Then know this. The werewolves are no longer violent animals. They have overcome the curse like I have. There is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more. The pain, it is too much. Please fulfill your promise.
So be it.
Gods bless you.
I'm sorry, Daniela.
Right.
Okay, this is the other exit. I wish we could have helped her. I really do. Would have been one thing if you could like tell her we intend to lift the curse and she says that she doesn't care. But she made her choice.
Now we get our hands dirty. No quarter! No mercy! Tear them apart! Now we get our hands. Stay still!
Ugh, I feel as though we've been walking in circles for hours.
Oh no, it's two ogres. My one weakness. Right.
Too easy. Run while you can.
That one file. Oh, these are all gonna come to life, aren't they?
As you wish.
Surprisingly not.
This should be easy enough.
Gonna touch the wards. That's a bad idea.
Right.
My inventory is a little bit full. Can destroy this.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Okay.
Right.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out! You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
We just completely neglected to talk to him.
I am
I
ready.
love that for us.
Tougher than you thought.
Very well. Very well.
Let's see, vulnerability. Sorry.
Where is your weakness? Let us end this.
Vegetarian potion.
Move and parry, strike and kill.
Yep, that's the hermit dealt with.
Let's get started.
Can destroy this. Anything else? Extra cunning but less strength. That might be good for Liliana. Dreamweaver is spirit damage. Morrigan maybe? No. Okay. Do we have the acorn? Okay. We really should have talked to him. That's fine. Let's make our way back to the exit of this place, and we need to go through these. That's fine. all three. Yes, perfect. Ooh, that's not good.
Weapons at the ready. Not sure how much longer. Enough. Let's get started. You will learn to fear me.
Elganan had defeated his father the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elganan sought to console his mother the earth by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun nothing could grow. She whispered to Elganan this truth, and pleaded with him to release his father. But Elganan's pride was great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Metal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Elganan's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elganan went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elganan said he would release his son if the sun promised to be gentle, and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elganan and Metal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back out to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed. And they grew and thrived. That night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Metal gathered in the growing earth and around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. Interesting. Let's return to the Grand Oak. We should also maybe return to the clan and offload some of our wares. Maybe even go to camp, see if we can spread around some gifts. Handle all the equipment. All the good stuff.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
How nice. Okay, Morrigan. Let's just pump up magic. And Master Combat Training, why not? What else can we get? Ooh, another area of effect. This one actually could be quite useful. There are a lot of good options. I kind of, I don't know, I don't really use I think I want to go for these, but which one do I want most? I mean, another area of effect would be quite nice. And let's give Liliana a bear friend. I want the werewolves back. How are they back?
Desperation is an ugly perfume. Run while you can. I'll try to be merciful. Watch out!
On it. Let's get started.
I am your death.
That's the overwhelm I mentioned. And you need to be really quick to counter it.
No mercy.
That sucks.
Right.
We'll go back and head to camp first, get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory, and then we'll talk to the shopkeeper. Get some more equipment. I think I had like a helmet that I wanted to give to Liliana that I forgot to pick up. Oh, do the werewolves keep respawning?
Come now, defend yourself.
As you wish.
I'll try to be merciful. While you go.
Summon some bears of our own.
Come and get it. Run while you can.
Okay. Quickly pop into camp. I am actually now keep box spawn. I haven't taken box spawn with me in a while. Okay, we have gifts. Which one do we have? Okay, think I'm probably gonna just sell those pantaloons. But these are for Severin.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
Thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Okay. Alistair is good on weapons and armor. Don't think any of the staffs we have is going to be better than what Morgan already has. Stan. Yeah, your Saurus is very good. And don't think Legion armor would be better, but it's not high enough strength yet. These are about as good. Oh, these do actually give strength. Or defense, I mean. And this armor is slightly better. No, that doesn't give a set bonus because it's not the same tier. If I can get inscribed gloves to give her, that would be good. Okay. Ogren. Not quite high enough strength yet. Face edge, can you equip it? Yes.
It'll do, sure.
Why did that give you approval? It's maybe best if I don't ask. Even leather boots. Oh, he equips them. I think these are better for you. And yeah. Okay. Everything else I may as well sell. Bring Morrigan, we're bringing Liliana, we're bringing Boxfon. Could also bring Shale. It's fine.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
As you wish. Why would I do such a thing?
Takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what happened there. I can barely stomach to think of it.
But we were successful in the end. Victory without cost has little worth.
I just think of what that poor little boy went through. No, I don't want to glorify what happened there.
Then who will learn from these events? I would think on it some more, were I you.
I'm not sure if I like that direction. Hey, Boxfon is maxed out.
You have
now.
returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me his scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse. Zafrian told you the truth.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Absolutely, and she sends you her love as well.
Oh. I see. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
I don't know if you picked up on the fact that what I said is impossible.
It is
It
good
should
to
be
see you
fine.
again. Have you need of something? I am no merchant.
Oh, I forgot to give him the armor bark as well. So you can do this one and this one. The staff's better than what Morgan already has. No, that's significantly worse. Okay. I'm gonna sell one of these. Scale, splint mail. Did also have let's compare with my own stuff. This one is better than the long runner's cap. Gives leather aim. This one might be better. Yeah, and then we can give this one to Liliana. Or Drake skin Danish gloves. Those are good for Liliana. If I can get her strength up just a tiny bit. I can give her the Drake skin Danish set. Okay. So I take the leather helm and Liliana armsman tensioner. Yeah. How much do we need? 1 point should be enough. Why does he get that minus? Take this off. So you can wear the Drake skin. Can I now give her the tusk ring? Yeah. That's a good workaround.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
A breastplate sounds good.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer, it will not take long.
Ah, that's not a unique
And I've
animation.
reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well.
Don't actually know if this is good, but... I don't think I like it as much. Yeah. R.I.P. I should have asked for the bow. I was hoping it would count as knight armor, not medium. Okay, no new enemies, that's good. Let's go through the south exit again. Will I still have some... like... Surprised I haven't found that cabal of blood mages. It could be deeper inside. It does just raise the question of how did they get there? Let's just walk through. Perfect.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Well, could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot better too. Forgot to summon.
Here!
Let's do a quick...
I see.
Move it! Harry, strike it! Been killed!
The battle is finished.
That must be Witherfang.
Very well.
Right.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Let's go. And now we've
This
got
should
the
be
ruins.
easy enough.
We still have not found
Right.
those blood mages.
Oh, this should be good.
May he be praised.
Let's look at our options.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
We'll take the side path first. Oh, right, we need the key. And then we can go through.
So these creatures look a mite upset.
On.
Let's get started.
Make a preserver.
As you wish.
Watch out!
Shit.
This should be easy enough.
That was close. Way too close.
As you wish.
Oh, we should have.
Yes. Run while you can. Should run while you can. Too easy.
Okay, we've got a friendly spider of our own now to help us out. Let's check up here first.
On it. As you wish. Let's get started.
Let's go.
We
That's
should
our
prepare
warning.
ourselves.
That's our only warning.
Trap! 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 Right.
Oh, that's all I expected it was.
I see. I shall do it.
Come!
They'll never know what hit him! Let's get started. Excellent! Right.
At this level, that's really not that terrifying.
Right.
I must say, I am getting tempted to return to Haven and try fighting the dragon there again. Ooh. First off, that's gonna be my new main bow. Second off, new codex entry. Fanandine. Oh Fanandine, Ledanavir, friend to the death. Guide my feet, calm my soul, lead me to my rest. In ancient times, the people were ageless and eternal, and instead of dying would enter Ufanera, the long sleep, and walk the shifting paths beyond the veil with Fanandine and his brother Ditamen. Those elders would learn the secrets of dreams, and some returned to the people with newfound knowledge. But we quickened and became mortal. Those are the people who passed, walked with Fanandine into the beyond, and never returned. If they took counsel with Ditamen on their passage, his wisdom was lost, for they went with them into the beyond also, and never came to the people. Then Fenarel caused the gods to be shut away from us, and those who passed no longer had Fanandine to guide them. And so we learned to lay our loved ones to rest with an oaken staff, to keep them from faltering along the paths, and a cedar branch to scatter the ravens named Fear and Deceit, who are once servants of Ditamen, now without a master. Good shit. I'm sorry, that's all I have to say. Interesting.
Let's get started.
I am your enough! Oh, this should be good.
There we go. Oh, damn it, Morrigan.
Yeah?
It's your time to die!
Let's get started. Let's get started.
Here comes trouble!
Quick me heal, Liliana.
You had it coming!
Damn it.
Bandages! I need bandages!
Oh, look! My bruises form a pretty pattern.
Your what, former?
Let's get started.
Oh, your bruises. Yeah, let's not touch on that again.
Look, so these creatures look made upset.
Come on. Shit.
Weapons at the ready! Desperation is an ugly perfume! I shall do it. As you wish.
There we go. Okay, that definitely leads nowhere. Oh wait, that's Satrine's family, isn't it?
Mummy? Mummy Namara, son.
Are you looking for your mother? I can help you find her.
Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Calm down. What are you seeing? Well, never mind then, I guess.
On it.
Positioned so perfectly.
And you shall pay! It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Come on.
Oh, this.
That's good.
Should be
Can't really use the AoE attack without hitting everyone there.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
This should be easy enough. Go. Right.
Come on.
I am your death.
We have done well.
There we go.
On it. Let's get started.
What's in this? Fancy scroll in a tablet. What does it say? 4 panels reproduced here appear to 4 panels reproduced here appear to be part of a much larger mural. The topmost panel shows a jug overflowing with water standing on an altar. 3 elves in robes are positioned around the altar, while a crowd of elves in warlike regalia stands just slightly apart from them. Just below is a depiction of all the elves, those in robes and those in armor, prostrating themselves before the altar with worshipful expression. Third from the top is a carving, which shows one of the 3 robed figures, a woman with an elaborate tattoo on her face, drinking from the jug on the altar while the other elves watch. The bottom image shows a tattooed woman standing waist deep in a pool of water. She holds the jug, with her water spilling out of its mouth. The armored elves bow before her. Okay, I think that's part of a ritual, but I don't exactly know how to do it.
On it.
Or like, I don't know exactly where to do it, I should say.
This should be easy enough.
I see enemies in the south, so we're going north. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. I'm gonna test the water carefully. Take the earthen jug. Photo earthen jug being placed on an altar, secretary and elven kneeling before the altar praying. The third chosen elf taking a single sip of water from the jug, putting the remainder of water in the jug into a pool. Okay. I know how to do this. We need to fill it first. Fill the earthen jug with water. And then we leave. We need to find a pedestal.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, we've got a revenant.
Another battle, I see.
Oh, where are all these coming from?
Very well. On your guard!
Right.
Make a preserver. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
I never liked this song.
I think Morgan just died from her own spell. I thought this would be a revenant. Show the artifact to the other party members.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
That's the gem. To touch my meaning against someone that face images and memories from a life not your own. Present gem in the gem is at first alarm when it sends you a touch of cold and fear on the image to rush your mind out of imprisonment and loneliness. Some kind of trapped spirit. As it things quickly bewildered, it finally decides you are indeed real, not a product of its fevered imagination. More images flash through your mind. Time that the present has spent trapped within the life gem. Times where the presence has snapped, gone mad, and then snapped again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage, in glittering silver armor, so long ago, remembered as if through a fog. Is there anything I can do for you? There are no images for a time, only a feeling of keening loneliness, a sense of being trapped in a mind that is tenuously present any longer. Presence could give you what knowledge remains within it, of how to become an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, you could teach such knowledge to those who are. Welcome in, Falco. I hope D&D work goes well. So the presence have to offer any longer lasts with memories, and return the present asks only one thing from you, oblivion. How would I give you the release you seek? Come as faint and assert, you see a stone altar and a life gem placed upon the altar. Life gem now vibrates and explodes, storing the present within forever. The yearning that follows the image is keen and almost hopeless. I will try to help you. Changed with desperation, you cannot remember where the altar is, but only the life gem must be placed upon it. Approach the stone altar with the gem. The life gem nears the altar, the presence becomes overcome with emotion. Could it end this night and might finally be over? As I sent to your mind, pick a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skill of the arcane warrior? The presence is ready to teach you now. Yes, give me your memories. Complete enough animates gather a few of the tenets that the Arcane Warrior once possessed. Wonderful. That you keep your presence and release it from the eternal prison. Place the artifact on the stone altar. Last images from the presence are once a joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Okay. I think this is a different order than the one we need to do our ritual on. Let's check up here first. Just some loot. Ooh, that's a lot of enemy markers suddenly. Hang on. Place it down the stairs.
Victory shall be mine!
Defend yourself! Let's make this quick! Tear them apart!
And let's get a chain lightning on.
This should be easy enough.
I keep forgetting to summon new monsters.
Weapons at the ready!
I approve.
As you wish. On it.
Okay, what's in here? Let's pop through the door. Actually, maybe not yet. Maybe let's go south first. Yeah, I have no choice. Is this the Revenant? Let's go touch. Take the vial. Revenant time!
So be it. I see.
You forced our hand. Make a preserve.
Here we go! Right.
Defend yourself.
They'll never know what hit him.
Let's make this quick.
Actually, those healing potions were unnecessary. Ah well.
As you wish.
It's gonna say no loot. We have 4 out of 6. Once we have our 6, we should have the complete text. This is gonna be tough. Can we apply this?
Trap!
Right.
Trap! Trap! On it.
Right.
I am your death!
I tried to be merciful.
Trap! 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 Trap!
Like this part.
This should be easy.
Quickly pop a heal on the warden.
This should be easy enough.
And quick heal.
Stay still.
There we go.
Trap.
Trap right ahead.
Let's make sure everyone holds their position. So I can disarm everything real quick.
Trap. Let's get started. On it. Trap. This should be easy enough. On it.
Very surprised to see a knight here, but
As you wish.
oh well. It's in the journal. Riders follow after every town. Ever since my knight quick serving the story, see it now how they know look. How they take the locals closest to me, preventing rest of kinship, dollars are with glory, but I am dogged at every step by his talents. Caxkang, curse his name in the day I hear it. You ask someone planning don't go, the stories talk of the riches but never the names, never where they supposedly spend their wealth and had the same tale as an Adam Denham, refer to St. Paul, but it's a lie, son. They make painted trail, but don't you want it to lead to the beast or back to you? Interesting.
On it. This should be easy enough.
There's going to be more enemies in here.
No mercy! You're mine! Move and parry, strike, and kill! Begin the onslaught.
This should be easy enough.
That's not good.
Very well.
Let's put every debuff
I
we
see.
have. What the fuck is going on? Genuinely.
As you wish.
You will learn to fear me.
Damn.
It's done.
I got it.
How are there more?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a quick wolf.
You forced our hand.
I'll do it. I shall.
You should run while you can.
Okay.
I'll do it.
No idea what happened in that battle. Genuinely. Let's quickly use our injury kits. Let's clear out south first.
On it. Right.
Come on. There we go. I don't know why my FPS is suddenly tanked so much. Okay, now it's kinda normal.
Living wretches. They'll never.
Oh, we can enter the werewolf net from here. Do we not need... Maybe we ruined the ritual by putting the phylactery on there. If we did, then that's a shame.
On it.
Oh.
So be it. That's finished. This. They'll never know what hit him.
Let's see. It's the best second right now is chain lightning.
As you wish. Make us crack!
This is not going great.
Be careful!
On my way. I'll do it. I shall.
That was way too close.
right ahead.
An order. So be it.
Come on.
Show me what you've got! Excellent!
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Come on.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Another battle, I see.
As you wish.
How is it able to keep doing that attack after it gets stunned? That's not supposed to work.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
We are talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
If you were willing to talk, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Then take me to the lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
There were more interesting things happening than the bear gliding across the ground.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Thank you. I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
The voice is extremely sweet. How do you know what he has or has not told me?
Because there are things that he would not tell. Things that you should decide for yourself, whether you need to know. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
So Zathrian cursed them then, I take it?
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage, and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Why did you ambush the Danish? For revenge?
In part. We seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Alright, I will bring Zathrian.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Also, because you mentioned her voice, I looked it up and she is voiced by Emma Fielding. Though I couldn't, in my quick browse, find many of her other notable roles. But yeah, it is cool we can actually, like, somewhat neutrally solve this. Because we can also just kill all the werewolves, but we can actually, cure them all. Ah, he just so happens to be right here.
Ah, and here you are already.
Zathrian, what are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you are here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
The lady wants someone with a fang until you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
I thought as much.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the Lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But the werewolves have regained their minds.
I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
Will killing Witherfang break the curse?
No, Witherfang's heart will cure the hunters, but it does not end the curse. The curse is more powerful than that. And even if I could, I would not break the curse. These savage beasts deserve their existence. I will do nothing to help them. Ever.
Won't you at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
I assure you the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
You still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Dalish. You know how we must struggle to be safe, how we must fight for justice. I could not let their crimes go unanswered.
But it's your own people suffering now as well as them.
I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
You can at least meet with them. That's what I propose. I spend our money adding a bunch of monster blocks into HTML Markdown. I do escalate what I need to do. I mean, it depends on how you want to do it. Using a bunch of monster blocks in a format like HTML Markdown would allow you to switch between them easier if you want to have a lot of them. But if you just need something quick for your next section, a snipping tool is better. So how many are you dealing with?
And what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I don't think it will come to that.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Fighting total? Use HTML Markdown.
So here you are, Spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, Spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, Spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
Can you blame him? Who wants to die?
What could keep one going after so many centuries of life? Love? Or a bitter hatred that clutches at a heart that should long ago have ceased beating? The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You end that curse if I have to force you myself.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Warden senses temper.
It's probably best if we immediately kill Zathrian.
Very well.
Paralyze?
So be it. Time for a little cleanup. I shall do it. Hurry.
Damn it. Should have been more aggressive on my heels.
Right.
Come on.
You'll pay.
What is causing the werewolves to be? God damn. Quick load. Why are the werewolves all paralyzed? I feel like they're supposed to help me in the fight. Let's get the paralyzed on as quick as we can. And summon a bear. Summon a bear.
Order. Let's get started. Another battle, I see. Ready.
Where did you? Don't tell me you have a cursive. Okay.
Only one stand. Let's get started. Hurry.
Else, what else? Can we? No, that's way too large. can kill one of these. Man.
Stay still!
Why?
Make us breath! You'll never know what hit him!
No, no
There we
more.
go.
I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Would you really let your clan die for this?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
At least they have clothes. I wouldn't have put it past BioWare.
Over. She's gone. And we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
I do good work. Time to pay up.
Time to pay up? What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. Let's just get back to the camp.
Oh, of course. They're going to wonder why their wounded are recovering. And they'll want to know that Zathrian is dead. Thank you. We'll never forget you.
This should be easy enough.
And a Giga Jet style chin. Have you ever, Falco, have you ever had the impulse to just not say something? I think that would have been helpful in this instance. No, you have not. I am not surprised. Oh no.
On it.
I am your death!
On it.
Oh, you a funny one, you are! Here!
Victory shall be mine!
There we go. Oh no, don't tell me I
As
need
you
to go
wish.
through multiple of these.
Oh, this should be
Come on.
I cannot be defeated.
This game really is not very friendly to arachnophobes, unfortunately.
Run while you can!
Please don't look at the end.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Time for some fun. Here we go. Another call.
The pile.
There we go. How many mimics would be unfair for 3 level 6
It
players?
is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
I can answer you in a few seconds. Do you know about his connection to the curse?
I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
How long before your people are ready?
It will be some time. The curse leaves the hunters slowly, and they must regain their strength before they are ready to fight. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Hooray! Can we loot this? We can now. Yeah, this is... We've seen this song.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. I am no...
And sell what we can. But But yeah, how many mimics would be unfair? What is their challenge rating? It's... Maybe it's a little bit of a cop-out, but I don't really like... It depends so much on all the specifics surrounding the encounter. Oh, have these replenished? They have. See. CR2? 3 level 6 players? I mean, technically 3 would be enough. But... It depends. If you want it to be like a difficult situation, I'd say 3 or 4. I wouldn't do much more than that. Yeah, 3 should be challenging enough. Okay. Before we go to the lens meet, I want to go to Ruined Temple.
Go. You win. I shall do it. So be it. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Look at this mess. I love it.
Oh, this is easy.
No mercy. Trouble.
Okay. Enjoy dinner. We're just gonna kill a dragon real quick and then I'll probably stop for the day. Right, I need to go through the entire temple. It's kind of quick travel from here. No. Quickly pop into camp. So all the injuries are healed.
This should be easy enough.
We want Stan,
Yes.
we want Liliana,
Indeed.
we want Morrigan.
Indeed.
Need to quickly check. We need more cunning. And okay, that's good enough. Actually no, we want to put the rest in Constitution. Also, can give her Arcane Warrior now. Is there a quick way to the mountaintop? I feel like we might have to go to the entire dungeon. Oh, to kill a single dragon. Oh, we actually quick travel, that's good. Let's save. Summon bears.
Mm-hmm.
This one of the trophies.
Paralyze. Holy fuck, why are they already so weak?
I shall do it. Hurry.
Very well.
I shall run while you can.
So be it. Very well.
Giving it one more try. Maybe I should have Stan blow the horn, spread everyone out. That might be the smartest way to do this. Stan can stay right there. For everyone to be in position. Why?
Go.
Plant as quick as we can.
I see.
Why are you moving to me?
Yes? This should be easy enough.
Won't even let me. Won't even let me try.
Begin the onslaught. Let's get started. And all.
No, they take up too much space.
That's finished.
Oh, come on. I hate that ability so
Yes.
potion real quick.
Very well.
As you wish.
Oh shit. Ah. I cannot stand those stuns.
Yes?
Direct
Come
me.
and get it! Be careful!
Please target the fucking warrior. It's what warriors are supposed to do.
You will learn to fear me.
Die.
Brilliant.
There we go. We slay the dragon. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Pure bitch brain. Heavy plates. Some cannons.
I am here.
Okay. Can put a heavy plate on him. Or some of it at least. Storm, that's pretty good. Okay. And dragon skill armor. Just gotta find someone who can work with it.
Right.
But I think we need to go to Redcliffe in order to get the Landsmeet to start. And I don't really... Timing-wise, this is like a really good moment for me to go and then stream. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Still though, it does look like it's one, maybe 2 streams to finish Origins, and then we can move on to Awakening. Which is exciting. It's also... the materials...
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
Sweet. And yeah, more dexterity. Master Survival. And get Master Ranger. We know about 20. Nice. I don't actually know what the max is. Indiana is good. Morgan's fine. Fox Fawn. Is this better? Yes. And is there... I think you're good. Win. I don't care. Ogren. Kinda want... I really want to give him Legion armor, but... It's mostly strength that's preventing it. Maybe this is enough. It's already got the Helm of the Legion, so Armor of the Legion, Boots of the Legion, Gloves of the Legion, and it doesn't give an armor set bonus. I really hoped it would. Can I give Stan the Warden Commander? No, have you played this better? If I give him a matching set, there's no matching set bonus. Okay. That's a bit of a shame, but alright. And Severin can give him Duncan instead of the Beastman's Dagger. And I want to give him the Antivan Longbow. And then for armor, let's see, could give him Danish Drake skin armor. Not like the best, but Pushback Strike is a little bit better. Okay. Let's send off the rest.
Are you sure I can't interest?
And get rid of these. See, can I give... No, Stan doesn't have any level ups left. Yeah. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you to everybody who popped in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.